Elizabeth Street, Little Italy. It's Vinny, a friend of mine. Stand-up guy from the Lower East Side. Take it from me, he's one of a kind. It's Vinny Valentine.
Who's better than you? Welcome back to the show again. You know, at any time, if anyone ever wants to email me, my email is written across the screen, Vinny, V-I-N-N-Y, V-E-L-L-A-S-R, abbreviations for senior, at AOL.com. I answer all my emails.
He really does. So if you do want to contact him, he does. He'll get back to you.
It might take me a day or two, but I do answer.
Yeah.
And I've spoken enough about Bloomberg and what's his name? De
Blasio.
You know, I'm just sick and tired of, you know, I wouldn't want to be a politician or be in the White House or be in City Hall when I come back or in the government because I'm not a thief. You know?
Uh-oh.
I'm not a thief. You know what I mean? And before, what's his name? De Blasio even got in office, he mentioned that he was going to eliminate horse and buggies from Central Park because they don't want to. The horses going down 7th Avenue back to the stable, they get spooked out by the horses and by the horns and cabs and bicycle riders. You know what? Those horse and buggies bring people around Central Park. They've been around before his mother and father were even born. You want to know something? Central Park is very big. They don't have to go to the stable over there. Put a stable in Central Park for the horses. Then people say, they misuse the horses and all that. Let me tell you something. First of all, you know, if I believe in animal rights, you know, if they're gonna misuse these horses, put an end to it. But what they should do is have somebody check these horses out every 3 months, quarterly. Make sure that their shoes are all right. Make sure that their health is all right. Don't have them work double shifts and 7 days a week. Have them work maybe 10 hours a day, 12 hours, tops, and give them a day off. You know?
I want that job.
You know, and give them a day off.
Well, it is an amazing attraction that New York has. I remember when I came the first time to New York and I was riding a horse and carriage through Central Park. It was an incredible experience. So people are going to lose out on that, unfortunately.
And now he wants to eliminate that and put in these electric carts, go-karts. Before he was even in office, he said that he was going to, if I become mayor, I'm going to eliminate horse and buggies. I think the guy the company that's putting out these electric carts, I'm not sure how he made it through this campaign, if he had anything to do with these people. But I'll tell you something. If those electric carts are going to be outside where the horses were, they're cars. And if you had a car up there, they would tow it. So you know what? They should put parking meters up there for them too. Who the hell are they? That if they're going to, you know, use them to bring people around the parks, they should pay the park. Just like you bring your car up there, try to park it for 5 minutes. You come back, you're going to find a shadow in the street. They'll tow it. And of course, whatever money it is to tow, plus if you have any tickets. Let me tell you something. It's all about money. Blood is thicker than water, and money is thicker than blood. And you want to know something? They're all a bunch of phonies. I didn't vote for either one of them. None of them. Starting all the way from Giuliani, Bloomberg, de Blasio. I can smell crap a mile away. We're going to stop at that.
Yes, we
Anyway, we have a hell of a show.
We do, a fabulous show.
We do. You know, and one of these days I know that my big mouth is going to get me in trouble. But you got to remember.
It might.
It's public access television, freedom of speech. And
well, but the good thing you changed the name of the show. Tell it like it is. So you are telling it like it is. So nobody wants to.
There you go. And sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. You know,
And his opinion is not my opinion.
And-
sometimes, just to put that out there.
the truth burns their butts. You know, they go out killing the wrong people. Kennedy and what's his name? Martin Luther King. These are people that just wanted equal rights for their people.
Absolutely.
Kennedy opening up the doors. If I ever ran for office, I don't even want to get paid. I just want to straighten out the city. But you want to know something? I'd have to walk around in an armored suit
You probably would
because
have
nobody
to.
would make any money. I'd like to see the city get straightened out. They're worried about sodas and movie theaters. Run the damn city. There's potholes, there's poverty. People are hungry, they're out on the street. Worried about people that are out there mugging people. Worried about damn sodas in a movie theater. What are they, really? Because Jack LaLanne died. What do they become nutritionists now? These people, run the damn city. You know, I'm tired of this. You know what? They're all. Don't let me say it. Anyway, we have a great show.
We too, Vinny.
And is it Loose Change first?
No, it's Doc Lane and
Yeah, Doc
Loose
Lane and Loose
Change.
There you go. It's a long name, but Doc Lane and Loose Change. Okay. And their manager is
Christine Vitale.
Vitale. And I've known Christina for a while.
She's been to the show. She brought us a fabulous doo-wop group, and now we
She
have
did.
this
That group
band.
that she brought on that last time was
They were
fabulous.
incredible.
It was a
Yeah.
doo-wop group, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
It was a doo-wop group. And these guys were rehearsing just a little while ago. Fabulous too. And I'm sure you all can't wait to hear them. They are fabulous. They're all good guys. We'll talk to them in a little bit. Please, give them a nice hand.
Doc Lane and Loose Change.
There you
Welcome.
I just want to talk to you. I won't do you no harm. I just want to know about your secret lives, whiskey and people on. Some of you got your families living in cages, tall and cold. Some of them stay there and dust away past the age of old. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I just want to know about the rooms behind your minds. Do I see a vacuum there, or am I going blind? Is this just the remains of my patience and actions long ago? Things like love the world and let your fancy flow. Is this true? Please let me talk to you. Let me talk to you. I have lived here before, days of vice. And of course this is why I'm so concerned. Come back to find the stars misplaced, and the smell of a world that is burned. The smell of a world that is burned. Yeah, baby. I just want to find out, where can I purchase my ticket? Where can I get my ringside seat? I want to know about the new Mother Earth. I want to hear and see everything. I want to hear and see everything. I want to hear and see everything. Oh, sure. Wish my daddy could see me now. Yeah, yeah. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything. I wanna hear and see everything.
wonderful. You can come and join us.
All right.
That was
That was
wonderful.
Bring all your instruments,
Hello.
everything.
Welcome.
How you doing?
Home without it.
Don't leave
So
home
this
without-
is Danny Doc Lane.
Doc Lane, okay.
Yes. This is Wes Jensen.
All right, well, my pleasure.
And soon enough we'll have Mr. Alvin Harrison joining us.
Okay, all right.
He's turning it up, yeah.
3 different names up here then. Okay.
Yeah, we all have
Who's
different
Loose
names.
Change?
Yeah.
Who's Loose Change?
Well, it's just the band name. It was just somebody else thought that up,
Doc
actually.
Lane.
Oh, really?
And then Loose Change is the name of the
Like the band, you know.
Of
Me and Alvin are
band.
loose change. Alvin's like a stack of gold
I used to
coins,
listen to a lot of
silver
this music when I
platter.
used to live in the village
Yep.
years ago.
Yep, Jimmy used to play down there.
I'm sorry?
Jimi Hendrix used to play
Jimi
at the
Hendrix.
Cafe
That's
Wa.
right. That's right. And the Cafe Bazaar. I don't know how old you are.
No, I'm not that old.
All right, but
Not that young.
I was down there when Woody Allen and Richard Pryor. Woody Allen was
Comedy
in
clubs.
the Gaslight Cafe. Richard Pryor was in the Cafe Wa. They would walk around the audience with their hat, you know, for tips. Then you had Jimi Hendrix. I remember Sean Phillips. What's his name?
Mamas
Bob
and the
Dylan.
Papas. Yep.
And the Kettle of Fish, there was a little platform. He used to sit there with his guitar. People used to throw a quarter, $50, whatever.
Papa
And when I
John
tell
Phillips,
people, I knew all these people before they all started. They look at me and go,
Yeah,
know,
I played
nobody
down the
believed
village every Friday at Terror Blues.
Terror Blues with Michael Powers. Yeah.
the bombers in the plane.
Every Friday.
On and on and on.
Yeah, everybody at least stayed at the Chelsea Hotel and played down the village and everything back in
Where do you play down the village now?
Terror
Terror
Blues.
Blues.
It's right on Bleecker Street.
On Bleecker and where?
Bleecker and Bleecker. Bleecker between Thompson and LaGuardia.
Oh, I know where it is, yeah. All right. Between Bleecker, oh, I know, all right, I know exactly
right
where
by
it
the
is.
Bitter End.
Yeah. Is that the
Yeah,
one
right
that you
next
go
to the
down
Bitter
two
End.
steps?
Upstairs.
Is that near the,
It's right next
Bitter
to
End?
Yes.
Right next
You
to
got it. You guys went to high school, different high schools
you
together.
thought I was asleep, huh? You thought I was asleep. No, because I was born on Bleecker Street. I was
Every
born on
Friday.
top of John's Pizzeria.
Huh, I go there every week.
Oh,
Every
okay.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
So
some-
Doc, you created this group, but you are all childhood friends.
Yes, I've known Alvin since 1988 and Wes since about 1998 or so.
88,
more like
98.
2003, but yeah.
Well,
Oh,
who you
so
were.
not
I knew
that.
who
So
you were.
Well, yeah, we sort of, our circles, our orbits have sort of, we collide every once in a while. And it's
In the
just
music
within
world.
Yeah, we've known each other a long time, but we've
Not
never
quite
really been in
childhood
a
friends.
band
So not
together,
quite.
until just about a little over a year ago.
Everybody was playing in different bands at the time.
But so it was supposed to be this group started, and it might have been interchangeable people. That's why they had like my name and
And the loose
a
change.
thing. But nobody else.
Well, that village
Nobody
has
else would
changed.
They
fit.
have nobody else.
That
Yeah.
village has changed so many times since. And I was born on Bleecker Street, and when I used to hang out, I used to be called the mayor of McDougal Street. That was years ago. I won't even tell you
It's
how many
changed a
years
lot
ago
in
that
the
was.
past 2 years. Some
Yeah.
Sorry?
places have closed already. In the past 2 years, it's like a
place
virus
is
coming
a-
down the street.
And speaking of change, your music, it's basically going to be the new revolution of American music, in a way.
Our music.
Your
Absolutely.
music, yes.
Absolutely.
Speaking of change, that's what you
what
want to
we were-
do.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
You ever play in
Yeah.
55?
No, I'm strictly
know where
a
it
Terror
is?
Blues person. Yeah,
Okay.
I do. But we played at BB King's a number of times
Okay.
and other places around the village. But we play there, and this group plays in all different parts of New Jersey and New
Now, when
York
you
State.
say this group, that's without you?
Yeah. No.
Because they each
Us-
have
us
their own
three.
separate groups, but then they
We all-
join
You're-
forces.
this
So like the
group
point
right
of
here.
this group actually too
Oh,
is like we
well,
all play
you go
with
like
other.
this group. You say this group.
Well, this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They know I mean it too.
he doesn't have his own trailer,
All right.
so
But we also play with other people. But
Right.
this one, we kind of get to do all the things that we generally can't do with other people. Not to have anything against them because it's all enjoyable
Yeah.
to do. But this is kind of
How many years have
Our
you been
thing.
playing in the village?
7,
7.
Yeah.
You just started there.
pretty much. Yeah.
7.
But I've been playing everywhere else. We play in Nyack
play in
Not
New
yet.
York State.
I'm just trying to think how long ago was I there.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're Bergen County's little secret, or big secret, top secret.
Well, we've been, it takes 20 years to be discovered overnight.
Yeah.
A lot of people discovered down there too. In the village. Don't forget, you got Richard Pryor, Woody Allen.
I play with someone who gave Jimi Hendrix his first job in New York. He's a sax player named Lonnie Youngblood. Did you ever hear him?
Nope.
He's still around. He's over 70 years old and he still cranks it out. But he was down there and he gave Jimmy his first job there. So it's the people who really made it, or at least like from that area, they're
Yeah.
strong enough to keep going until they can't do it anymore. It definitely toughens you up down there. We
Well-
played everywhere else but there. For
You
years.
need to be
and the
resilient.
Papas, Peter, Paul, and Mary, they've all come from there.
And a lot of times you can't try and play down there. The more you try, the less you're gonna get in.
Well.
So you just kind of stumble into it.
Yeah, but years ago it was so much easier, to get in there and start playing, because there were so many cafes.
Well, it
and
was just
places
more
to
of an
entertain.
audience. When the drinking age changed,
right.
that ruined everything.
Yeah.
I was
Plus,
a victim of
everybody was
that.
smoking pot those days. They wanted a place to hang out and listen to music.
I don't
Now I don't know
anything.
what the hell they're doing.
I don't know what you speak of. I'm not.
Say what?
What?
Oh, you
I know
don't
not what you speak
Oh, you
of.
don't know nothing about that.
No,
All right.
as such.
Well, I forgot. Anyway, all right. They don't know nothing about all that. That's okay. Well, I used to listen to you guys when I used to get high on pot.
Well,
No more now. I'd not for that, but he looks like he still gets high on pot. That's okay.
This one?
That's all right.
Fresh air
you
is
gotta be
That's all
careful
right.
with it.
fresh air is enough.
That's
So,
all right.
Doc, what was your initial idea or motivation behind joining the forces between the three of you? What did you want to gain from this?
We don't do anything else. We have no other activities that we do, so we do it together. And we like hanging around with each other too. So
Are you
that's-
always busy?
we're quite busy for not being. We
For
always think we don't have
musicians.
anything to do, but we're always on the way to play
Yeah.
somewhere.
Which
Do you
is
have
wonderful.
Jobs or besides this, or just
Well, this
this?
would be nice when we grew up if this was our job, But it's not really. You have to have something else to do, like teach or do
Absolutely.
something at this point. But this is kind of our job, I wouldn't say that it was the Fortune 500 company, but
Yeah, but it's
I
each
don't
of your
know,
passion.
we have gas in the car and that kind of stuff. So
I
we can
forgot to
get the
mention
next
that
gig.
everybody in City Hall, the government, they're all a bunch of dummies in suits. That's all I'm gonna say. Now get back to whatever.
I agree.
That's why
They
none of
really
us
are.
wore a suit.
That's why I named the show Tell It Like It Is.
Yeah, none of us. Whenever you seem that it's appropriate to tell it like it is, that's when you got to do it.
Yeah, because, all right. I'm sorry. I get down on these people every week when I start the show. And it's just that it annoys me because this city, it's not going to the dogs. It already went to the dogs. It used to be a good city, and now it's just going to pieces. And every time two countries have problems, you don't see Spain or Italy or France jumping in. It's always America always jumping in. Mind your business.
They should round all those people up and take them to a Yankee game and see if they still want to have,
I like to take them to a game, all right?
have fun. There'll be no bombings. They'll be like, we're at the Yankee game today. I don't
Now
think
listen,
we're gonna.
gotta remember one thing. Telephones are your worst enemy. Telephones are your worst enemy. Because people tap phones, and
don't
if
tap
somebody
dance like
invites
they
you to a restaurant, they say, "Come on, let's sit there." No, let's sit there. You never know. There might be a bug under the table. I don't know. Maybe just growing up in Little Italy.
Is that why
I don't
you got
trust-
your eye
I
on the
don't
door
trust-
right now? Is
What?
that why we can see the door from here?
Oh, but yeah, I know, yeah. I just don't trust anybody. Growing up, especially in Little Italy, you learn so many things. Like, that's why they always, talk with their hands on their mouth, because they got lip readers and all that stuff. So, when I got something to say to my friend, I'm always doing this, And for no reason, I just say, hey, you want to meet me later? And nothing, I could say, like, hey, you want to meet me later? But I got such a bad habit of covering my mouth when I talk, because they just grew up seeing all this stuff. Please don't mind me, go ahead.
We do all that stuff. We always do this.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
If I
speaking
had
of
a
these
baseball mitt,
signs,
I would put a baseball mitt over my
when
face.
you when you guys gather and do your jam sessions, how does everything come so natural, and how are you all so in tune with each other as far as creating all this music that stems from something that's rooted in the blues? How do you do that together? I'm very curious.
It's kind of just an intuitive process, I would think. Some nights it works and some nights it doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
Some nights we have a good audience, people up there dancing, and it's very inspiring.
Of course.
Other nights you're playing with, there's so many lights in your eyes, you can't see if there's anybody out there or not. And just the music itself is, we're just
It guides
inspiring
you.
ourselves and kind of close your eyes and just
We
let it
know
go.
each other's habits.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna say, yeah.
it's like a habit forming thing, but it seems like it's off the cuff.
It does,
you know?
right?
But even just like show business in general, it's like sincerity. You know? You have to be sincere about everything. Right?
Considering what we've had on this show,
And once-
you know,
once you
listening
can
to you
fake that-
guys are great. That's, you know, it's so different from what we've had on the show. You know, all these doo-wops and all that other stuff. And I love the doo-wop.
So you like
but,
some
yeah,
blues and some Jimi Hendrix then?
but- I'm sorry?
So you like blues and Jimi Hendrix?
Oh, yeah. Well,
So we have
I
some
grew
of
up-
our own
I grew
songs
up
that we'll
around
do
all
also.
And not only
Do
that,
do your own songs come from these jam sessions? Sometimes does something stay
Yeah,
in,
things
in your
get
mind and
inspired.
sticks, and then
Sometimes.
We have
you
a song,
continue with
Loose
it?
Change, that Alvin just started playing the riff.
Like a
at
rehearsal.
a
It's like,
rehearsal.
you know, we rehearse. I've always loved
So you
being
do
in the
rehearse, because
band.
some, yes,
We're very
Yeah.
democratic.
that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And then it's based on a lot of our basic, you know, musical practices from the past anyway. So it's like we have we can relate to the musical, you know, practices, traditional musical practice. So,
Right.
you know, when we're sincere with what we know, then
Yes.
everything comes together easier. It's like you don't have to think about it. It's you know,
It's
something
much
you know.
easier to do
Yeah.
that.
At that point, it's like
We're
it's
not trying
cruise
to
control.
imitate anything else that happened
but
before.
you are fusing all these different genres in
You know,
music,
it's all
and then it
coming
comes
out of us
natural.
Instead
Yes.
of like trying to play it note for note like
Yeah.
somebody else.
It's not so mathematical.
You might hear
it's
some of the
just-
same notes in there in passing.
Well, that's why it's so
I thought
innovative,
you guys were
in a way.
wonderful up there. Matter of fact,
We try to like reinvent the
when
songs.
you're having a
you know
good
what I mean?
time, time goes by real fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And not only that,
Yeah.
did you see I got the finger before? What I mean by the
did.
finger is that the guy comes out and tells me how much more time we have left, and we don't have that much more time left. But I would like, if we can, to get you guys maybe to get up and do one more
We
song.
should do Loose Change.
Oh, please, if you would. Oh, please. Go
Great.
ahead, knock
Thank you,
him
Vinny.
dead. Knock
Thank
him
you.
dead. There you go.
And just so you know, if you'd like any more information on Doc Lane and Loose Change, please visit their Facebook page.
Sal Francioso. Right there, boys, Sal.
Take it from me, he's